You see that?
Happy Valentine's
That's love.
Day.
That's love. Hello.
Still.
After all these years.
Our first Valentine's Day, I was realizing we were a month away from moving into this place. We moved into this place St. Patrick's Day.
We did. What did we...
That was our first Valentine's Day together.
Was that when we went to the beach? Am I crazy? Is that what we did for our first Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Womp, womp, womp.
I don't really remember. What did we do?
I feel like we went to Newport. No?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And
That's the first time I'd gone to Newport and we got a day
fire
pass
pit.
and
Yeah.
fire pit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was it.
That was it.
But
That was it.
we've had so many Valentine's Days.
Saved.
Wait,
Forgot.
that was a shot in the dark for me.
Yeah.
That was, I'm glad it was correct.
I know our anniversary, so don't get mad, okay?
You do. Nobody's mad. Projecting just a little bit. Let's bring it back down here, you know?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
We want to talk about what we love about working with the person we love today.
There's a lot. It's kind of great.
Yeah, there's so much I love working with you. I think I have to start by saying it's such a natural because the way we met, like the first thing I was attracted to was your voice, but also your work ethic.
Yes.
I talked to you after the very first show, which you always make fun of me for not saying anything. But I said...
I can rescind it and say, you didn't say very much.
Yeah, that's fair.
You said very little.
I'm a little shy at first.
And that's okay. So here's the thing. At Rockwell Table and Stage, where I was doing all of those shows, it's live theater. And is it a show in a bar? Yes. But I took it very seriously because at the end of the day, it's still, I'm still singing for 2 hours. I still had to protect myself. So you caught me in a moment where it was after the show. Usually I leave after the show. I don't even say bye to people, leave after the show. I Irish after pretty much every show. But if there are people in the audience that I know, then I will come downstairs and say hello. In that case, Peter was downstairs, our mutual friend. And so I went downstairs and that's when I met you. And I had a special concoction, which I still drink when I sing, that a vocal coach told me to drink that helps with just vocal fatigue a little bit. So it's hot water, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, yikes, cayenne pepper, I know, and honey. And I put so much honey in that thing just to mask the the apple cider vinegar and cayenne pepper.
It is so effective.
It's so effective. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to get down,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can get it down.
If you need to do a show, if you're in Tech Week and you're struggling, that's it.
She gave it to me during a performance when I got laryngitis, and it worked. It worked. It helped. In addition to many other things, I was able to get through the performance. But I used to drink that all the time at Rockwell because these are high songs. We're screaming at the top of our lungs.
Oh my God.
On top of doing really crazy, big physical comedy. We're doing a lot at Rockwell.
You need to have a lot of energy to do a Rockwell show.
Yeah. So I even though it was a show in a bar, I took it very seriously. And you were probably one of the very few people who didn't make fun of me for doing that.
What did I say?
You said that I was like an athlete.
That's right.
And I was honored, honestly.
Yeah, I love that about you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love that about you too.
Yeah.
When we are committed to something, we really do it. We go all in.
I think that's the secret.
Yeah.
It's do whatever you're doing the best that you can do it.
Yeah.
I shifted my perspective at some point in my side job. I used to not want to put a lot of effort into that because that wasn't the thing that I wanted to do. But then I just started viewing it as, well, I spent a lot of time there and that is who I am. So might as well go for it.
Might as well go for it. And you're great at it.
And every project, everything.
Mismo Productions.
Yeah, so now we we like fully work together. But how did we get from that show and me complimenting your tea to we have a movie that's almost finished together now?
Man, I think that was the summerish of 2017. We started dating at the tail end of 2017. And Mismo Productions came along in 2019. 2018, I will say, for us was a really fun year. We called it the summer of shows.
We did a lot of theater.
Yeah, and
We both did.
it was really cool. I don't think I was ever one of those people who was like, I'm never going to date an actor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But also there's stereotypes, I guess, like attached to actors and who they are and who they can be. And I feel like 2018 was the year where we were doing separate projects, but it was awesome. And I think definitely lended itself to starting Mismo Productions. But it was cool to see like the support and like how we were dealing with all of our work stuff.
It was really fun. And we went to each other's shows as often as we could. And yeah, we moved in together that year. Like, we moved in while we were still in rehearsal for the first show of that summer.
Crazy. Do not recommend.
Yeah, that's true. But that's just how it worked out.
It's just how it works out, yeah.
Your lease was up. We were waiting on your lease.
Yeah.
And yeah, but no, we were supporting each other doing our separate things.
Yeah, and you know, it's really cool coming home and getting to debrief on the day with your partner, with your best friend, you know? And
yeah, because we had seen the show, but there's something different every night. There's always something interesting that happens that's like, you know,
someone's in the audience, or in the case of Rockwell, I mean, I spilled Pazookies on people, you know.
Anything.
Quiet audiences where you're doing a high energy show and like nobody's giving you anything. Those are always fun.
Or the classic pre-2020 Rockwell taking a drink of somebody's drink and then telling the bartender to refill them.
So many times. That happened so many times.
So many times.
But in 2019, Mismo Productions came about because I just remember you were driving Mulholland.
Yeah.
Here in LA.
Yes.
And I genuinely, to this day, don't know what compelled me to say the words, but I just said it. And it felt like a crazy thing to say. But I turned to you as you were driving and I just went, let's start a production company together.
I know. Do you have any memory of what we were talking about when you said that?
I don't. Yeah. I can almost, though, picture the, like, Mulholland, for anybody who doesn't know, who doesn't live in LA, is a very, like, windy road up in the hill. So I almost remember the bend of the road that we were on, because I remember you looking over at me and being like, yeah, let's do it.
We were driving Coldwater over Mulholland.
Yes.
We were passing Mulholland.
Yeah.
To come home.
And I don't remember where we were going, where we were coming from, what we were doing, what we were talking about, but I do remember the moment that it was said that, like, we should have a production company together. And it was a crazy idea. And I know I'm with the right person because he said yes to my crazy idea. It was, I guess at that point, I have to imagine 2018 lent itself to making that decision.
We were engaged. Or not yet. Were we?
We had to have been engaged.
I think we were engaged.
I think we were engaged. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
it just felt like
it feels like that happened
shortly
maybe a month after we got engaged.
It had to have, because we released the first few episodes. We had decided, okay, let's start a podcast so that people can kind of get used to us working together.
Well, it's not like we just had resources to just be a production company. How do you start? Okay, great. We decided we're going to start a production company. We don't have capital to, like, really do that.
Yeah.
And we didn't have we hadn't written anything together. Like,
no.
We had done nothing.
No, we just knew we wanted to create together.
Yeah. I think we had just seen each other do so much theater. We, like, probably wanted the chance to do some stuff together, like act together.
Yeah.
But then also, yeah, create together. And I don't know,
Yeah.
my favorite thing about this has been viewing you realize a lot of your potential, because I've
Yeah.
always thought that you were so capable in, I mean, I love you so much as an actor and a singer. And also you're so good on a computer. You're so organized. You have a really, that side of your brain works just as well as the creative artistic side
Thank
of your
you.
brain. But I feel like you didn't have a place to really put that energy and skill set until we started doing this.
Not at all. Not at all. And running Mismo has challenged me and like forced me to learn a lot.
Yeah.
Because this is a 2-person operation, Mismo Productions. It's you and me.
Yeah.
So we've had to learn.
Yeah. Somebody asked you recently who edits the podcast.
Yeah. Me. If you're
Ashley.
watching this, I edited this.
Ashley.
Yes. I did the audio for it. I did the video editing for it. If you're watching this on social media, I also clipped all of the social media clips. So, hello.
I did the flowers.
He did. You know what? He's set deck, and he's good at set deck. He had to watch. I'm gonna laugh about this, but we were all supposed to like go to the grocery store together and go like get set deck together. The Knicks went into double overtime tonight.
Yeah. So technically you did the flowers.
So I did, but
usually it's me.
his directive, like literally he FaceTimed me and I like showed him the flowers and he was like, get these.
I said, I don't know if you've noticed at home, but there's been a vase in every episode with different flowers every episode since we've come back on video. And for the Valentine's Day episode, we threw a little more budget into set deck.
I like it. The purple flowers are a nice touch. I didn't really think of that. I mean, he crushes it. But here's the thing. All jokes aside, like, yes, I do all the tech, like, haha, you do the set deck, but also it's important that it looks nice in here. And Bali High was not just quick tech and set deck. It was every single piece of us. So before we get to Bali High, to finish up on the, like, how did Mismo happen? How did we start working together? Yes, it was the podcast first. We were like, let's get people used to seeing us together, to us working together. And we had so much fun doing. I mean, we interviewed so many people. We got to and still get to touch on so many topics. And then in the pandemic, we wrote our first script. And then after we got home from our honeymoon, we wrote our second script, and that's what ended up getting made.
Yeah. And you had never written before.
No.
Yeah.
I had not. I was afraid to. I was quite intimidated by it.
Yeah, I think we, you read a lot of the screenwriting books that I read. Like we kind of had an idea for a story, and then like somebody was the other day was saying what they did in the pandemic, and like a friend of theirs had traveled the world and was thinking what a cool thing that would have been to do with our pandemic. But we became screenwriters in the pandemic.
Yeah. Of course we did.
And we planned our wedding as well.
Yes.
And got married.
And got married. Yes. There was also that.
And we got Dee Dee.
And we got Dee Dee. I loved that part of the pandemic. Dog training. It was fun. But yeah, that's how we spent our pandemic. We wrote, and I loved that time. I loved learning. That's also when I started working out with you too.
Yeah.
Was the pandemic.
Yeah. Maybe, because, we really became like a unit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's obvious to say about a married couple, but what would you say makes us like more of a team in the fact that in the way that we work together than a married couple who... Is that the way I want to phrase that question? I was going to say a married couple who doesn't work together, but I don't want to be offensive. Like any married couple you have to be a team.
A team.
Any set of parents, you have to be a total team. So what is it
that makes us effective as a husband and wife who work together? Because every married couple has to operate as a unit, but not every married couple has to work together.
I think most
Most
would
married
prefer
couples
not
don't.
to.
Yeah.
Most couldn't imagine it,
Yeah.
I would think.
That's like their time away from their spouse.
I mean, what do you
Right?
think? Yeah, I mean, like, a little bit of balance
Yeah.
and all of that. What do you think? I guess that's what would probably make a lot of couples not want to work together.
Right.
What do you think about it works so well for us?
To me, working with you it's all about trust for me. I feel like there's so many people in the business you cannot trust. And so to know that somebody who has a seat at the table with you is somebody that you can fully trust, like you're not going to try to steal money from me and you're not going to try to make my script bad and you're not like
That's true.
you know what I mean?
It's like even when we have a creative disagreement or anything like that, I know we both want the best for each other
Yes.
all the time.
Exactly.
And we're both just trying to make the best project or whatever the thing we're working on. We're just trying to make that thing the best it can be.
There's never, even when there is a creative disagreement, there is never any ill intent. And I know that, like, hands down every single time. I never have to question that. And I think that's what makes us, that's, I think, one of my favorite parts of working with you, because I just know you so well, and it helps to have that trust factor in a creative room for sure. What about you?
I think it's that and what I said earlier is how much I've seen you grow. You became a screenwriter. I mean, that's gone really, really well.
Yeah.
And then all of your computer skills are absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Editing this is great. You're learning AI. You're learning how to direct. I think the way to be successful and one of the most important skills in life is to be an endless learner and stay in a growth mindset. The longer you stay in a growth mindset, I think that keeps you younger. Once you think you know everything, then you're kind of done growing.
Yeah.
So the fact that I've seen you like become interested in screenwriting and then learn that and then successfully do that, and then we had to figure out how to produce a movie, and that was a lot of paperwork that neither of us knew how to do.
So much paperwork.
And a lot of it's just studying and learning and then on the fly, like really going for it. And it's been the best education for me as well. I mean, there's no, making a movie is like, I think more effective than film school,
Absolutely. I would also say, I think what has been really cool for me watching you is you're already a fantastic screenwriter. I mean, you have been writing like well before me. But what has been really cool is that as I was and am still learning screenwriting and all of the ins and outs of it, and like you have to like learn the rules to break them, I feel like there have been moments in our writing where it's just fun to see you step up to a challenge, if that makes sense. Because sometimes I'll question things and you're like, wait, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what's going on? I'll say specifically for one of our scripts, the ending is pretty unique. And you know what I mean? Like, and having to figure that out together, because I feel like if I was with any other screenwriter for that, like even just like a friend, I don't know if they would have taken that seriously, the end of that screenplay. That was a heavy lift for that screenplay. And it was really cool to have that idea thrown around with the two of us and it not be put off to the side because it was so crazy. It was awesome to, even though you know so much about screenwriting and you've done so much with it before, to go, oh, interesting. Let's keep going down that path. Like, say more about that. Like, it's been so fun to learn from you. and to also challenge you to like break rules and like just see what happens. And sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes ideas be too crazy. But like it's a lot of fun writing with you, and now I have gotten to produce with you, and that's been really amazing too.
That's so nice. Thank you. I feel like I'm very, very early in learning how to screenwrite, and our first two scripts were the first two times I've really heard actors say my words out loud.
Yeah.
The screenwrite, the pilot that I wrote before we met, like, oh, I guess there was a table reading of that, but it's always special. But like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just elevated everything so much.
100%.
So much.
And I'll also touch on your producing skills and say, producing is really hard.
I like it a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you do. And I like it too. And I think we learned so much producing.
You've
produced projects before.
Yeah.
But neither of us had produced film.
I loved what underdogs we were.
Yeah.
It seemed like just...
It seemed... We looked like crazy people to everybody. And people are going to watch us and be like, no, we believed in you. I know you believed in us. But I also know that you thought we were crazy. And yeah, maybe we were. But we did it. And we learned. And we accomplished. We did that. And it was really cool learning it with you. There were so many... I'm thinking of the paperwork and like getting anxious just thinking about paperwork that has been done a year ago.
Just the fact that it's really is a 2-man operation. Everybody else was, brought on a per project basis. But yeah, Mismo Productions is just the two of us.
Yeah.
Which is kind of amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great to have a team as we do more and grow, but also there is something really effective about the fact that it is just the two of us. And then though also it brings me to like, I think one of the challenges of working with your spouse is there's no separation of church and state.
Yeah.
There's no work-life balance.
No.
And I think like we both know what's healthy and wellness, and I'm literally studying nutrition and regeneration and all of that right now, and like I'm aware of it, but I think we're just in a phase where it's just a lot of work, and there's nobody else that I could be in the trenches like this with.
Absolutely. Same. I think that what we do know is that this is our life for now. Like we're working this hard right now so that down the line, it won't just be a 2-man operation. It'll be like, we will be able to hire editors and hire, assistants and help and all of these different things. But that doesn't happen unless we hustle and work hard right now together. And we both know that. We know that there will be more work-life balance in our life eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we're in the trenches right now, and there's literally nobody else. There is nobody else I would do this with. We say that all the time.
Yeah.
It's only you.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I think that's a fun thing of working with your spouse is like, I'll say like being in meetings and you know me with like just a look. I can look at you and you know exactly what I'm thinking. And same to you. Like you can look at me and I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
We're on the same page about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's really cool. I think that goes back to trust too. It's like we know each other really well.
Like my parents always said love and trust are the two equally important pillars of a marriage. Love, trust, and respect. And it's just more practice at that.
Yeah.
Love, trust, and communication. To be able to work together, you've got to be you got to put in the work on all of those subjects as well.
Yep.
I think another thing that I love is that we had nothing, like, to start with, like, and we are just building this from the ground up. So
Yeah.
if things work out and we're able to look back on it, and it's gone reasonably well, we'll know we built it together.
Yeah.
That's sexy. I think that's exciting.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's really wild hearing you say, I guess I'd never thought of, like, how did we get from saying we'll start a production company to doing our podcast to having a movie in the can? Like, that's the growth is really, really wild to me.
I mean, since 2019, when you said you wanted to do this, we have not had a day where we weren't thinking about this and focused on making this happen.
Yeah.
So it's just 7 years of persistent work, and yeah, now there's
something to show for it.
There's some things to show for it.
Yeah. That's really wild to me.
And we've got a little bit of an infrastructure here, and we're ready to do more, But yeah, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's 7 years of putting in the work every single day, of dreaming together, of, planning together, of making decisions together. How do we want to spend our creative time? Which there's more projects we'd like to make.
I've mentioned our Mismo menu before.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's all of it, but it's every single day for some time.
Yeah.
We've been working hard. It's been great.
Most people would have given up by now.
I think it would have been perfectly normal for us to have given up. We probably should have. It would have been more normal to give up than the fact that we didn't. And we haven't yet.
We're very persistent. No,
Yeah.
we won't.
No.
We won't do it. We love it. We love what we do so much. And we love each other so much. And to get to do what I love, which at first was just acting, and then now has become writing and producing, and then now directing. I'm taking my class. Like, to get to do all of that with the person that I love and trust the most in life is the coolest.
Yeah, it's so cool.
How has, just like an update for everybody since we're here.
Yeah.
I posted photos about this, but we just did some Bali High reshoots.
Yeah, we did.
How'd that go?
I thought it went great.
Yep.
I thought it went great. I mean, the team is really happy with a lot of the shots that we got. I think we got everything to fill in the rest of the movie, and I think we're gonna finish it.
Me too.
I think, like, very soon we will be picture locking this thing.
It was really fun just jumping back into the world. Almost a year to the day too, which was really wild.
It was fun.
It was cool to be back in there with...
There were some surreal moments.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really want to say what was a reshoot.
No.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to.
But
I hope when you guys watch the movie, I hope you'll watch it a couple times and be like, let's see.
But I mean, small team.
Yeah, it was just the bare bones, like
again, it's just us. It's a small little team.
Yeah.
And so
Justin, our DP, kept saying, like, he was so excited to do the reshoots. And when we say reshoots, like, there were no big, like, we did not do big things. There were, like, very, very small things. But he was like, we got to take advantage of this opportunity. Like, how many times do you have the location and the director and the actors and the writer, like, all just here? Like, we can just do it. He was so excited about it.
And
he's right. Like,
yeah.
It's usually for a reshoot, it's like, you got to get everybody's schedules. And then it's like, you have to, like, do a whole thing on it. And this came together fast.
Well, honestly, we have, I mean, the family to thank.
Yes, we do. Thank you.
Because they said, well, we'll watch Michael.
Yeah.
My aunties came down, and
your parents and your aunties.
So the boy had 4-to-1 ratio.
I mean,
So spoiled.
he's crushing.
So much love. He had the best weekend.
He was so happy. We just kept getting
Oh my
photos
God.
and videos. I will say there was one FaceTime call that broke my little heart. And he just,
Mo mama? Mo mama?
as I was hanging up, I was like, okay, good night. And just, Mo mama. Oh, devastation. Oh, it was so sad. But literally that was like the second night that he was there. The rest of the nights he was there, it was like just happy, happy, happy times. He had the best time. And I think that was the longest we've been away from Michael. Is that right?
It definitely was.
Yeah. It was strange. And it's funny because I feel like so many people, when they found out, like, oh, Michael is, with my in-laws, they were like, oh, get some rest, or like go on dates, go enjoy the time away, enjoy your time together.
Yeah.
And we were working.
Reshoots were like really, it didn't feel like he was gone that long because it felt like one long day.
Yeah.
But like Friday, I worked at my gym until 4:00 and then ran over to do some reshoots, and you had already been there. Saturday,
Same thing.
I had to go take a midterm for my curriculum at my gym, and then I ran over and we shot late into the night. And then Sunday, you taught an acting class in the morning, and then we went over there. So like,
we were just running around.
We didn't even take a day off of our other jobs.
No.
On the days that we filmed.
We did get to go to the Apple Creator Studio event, which was really cool. But that was technically also work because I have to post about that and I have to make sure I get the content and like film everything. So as fun as that was, it was still an event, and events are still work. So that wasn't even time off, which it was wild. It really was. But
like you said, work balance right now. There will be another time, different phase in our life when
it'll be different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be different. And that's okay.
We're in the grind.
We're in the grind right now. Reshoots were awesome. So much fun. Just getting increasingly more excited for us to like be able to share stuff with you guys.
Yes.
And yeah, it's looking really good, and it
Yes.
was great to work with you again, and
Pleasure working with you.
pleasure working with you.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Always honored.
Consummate professional.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Wow, you really know what you're doing. This is great.
Wow. I have a midterm on Valentine's Day.
You do. Very romantic.
It's during the day.
Yeah.
Do you want to do something? What are we going to do?
We gotta do something.
We're not going out, right? You don't want to leave the house, do you?
No.
Do you guys leave the house on Valentine's Day? Couples?
Comment below.
Comment below.
No. My assumption was that we were just gonna have a nice, like, we'd put him to bed and then maybe make a nice dinner.
We got some nice things coming up in February, but on the actual day, no.
I mean, everywhere is gonna be packed. Who wants to deal with the crowds? Why would we do that?
Who? And parking?
And parking? Please. Getting in a car?
No.
Being out after
Maybe I'll
8?
cook. Maybe I'll cook.
I was gonna say, like, let's a nice meal and maybe a movie. Maybe we just like, watch anything.
There's some Oscar movies we haven't seen yet.
Yes. Maybe we'll have a cut of Bolly High to watch.
Yeah, we'll probably work on Valentine's Day. That's probably what we'll do. That would be work.
Knowing us, I mean.
Most likely, let's be honest. Yeah.
I mean, it'll be nice. It'll be great. I wore this shirt today because I wore this to Beyonce.
Yep. Cowboy Carter.
And I think one of the most romantic things that we do is we don't go to a lot of concerts. We actually go to very few concerts. But when we go, it is an artist we're really excited about. And like we make a whole night of it. And it's so much fun. And the last one he took me to was Cowboy Carter.
Just chipping away at Ashley's list of favorite female pop vocalists.
Lady Gaga is still my favorite. concert we've ever been to.
I know.
Chromatica Ball was
She was so good.
phenomenal. I couldn't believe it.
She delivers.
Yes. But I've been to Beyonce twice.
Yeah.
And incredible. I mean, just incredible. But I wore it because I was like, that's some of the most romantic things you've ever done. Our first anniversary, I believe, was the first Beyonce concert you took me to, right? On the Run, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our very first anniversary. And, like, that's why when I was trying to figure out what to wear today, I was like, I think I gotta break out the Beyonce shirt.
Yeah.
You know.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Know that, like, even though we work together a lot, we do make attempts to keep the romance alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we work together a lot. We got a kid, but at the end of the day, we are still a married couple. And that's first and foremost. So we're busy, but we do still try to make time. After the Apple Creator event, we did go to an awesome dinner. And we just, like, it was so nice to be able to have a meal and not rush through it because your child is on the verge of screaming because he's done with his meal. So it was nice to just be able to, like, go out on that date and be romantic. It was lovely.
It was lovely. We're taking a little trip later this month. A work trip, naturally. But we'll make it fun.
You guys will probably see it, and it'll be great. More info on that later.
We'll have some fun. Every day with you is fun.
It really is.
Yeah.
I like working with you. I like being with you.
I like being with you a lot. I like working with you.
Final thoughts?
Yeah. First 7 years of working with you, of making Mismo, I don't know, I feel like can't wait to see what the next 7 years holds.
I think it's going to be pretty spectacular. We got a lot of dreams and goals for our careers and then also for Mismo. And I think it's really exciting. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too. I love you very much. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We love you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I'd scream, but the baby's asleep.